Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kubok Russian Cup round number 4. First of all, I do want to apologize for my mistake. I think a few weeks ago, like about a week or two, I said that we were knocked out of the Kubok Cup. That was the match against Baltica when we lost 1-0. That was a very bad match, and I thought that I made a mistake, and I thought that we were out of the Kubok Cup. I was a little confused because I'm still new to Russian football, but I'm learning. So I'm not sure how the Kubok Cup works just yet, but I'll learn about it, and I'll definitely do some more research. So I was a little confused, and I know some of you may be confused, or you may make fun of me for my mistake, because I look like a beginner. I look like an asshole now, but I do want to apologize for my mistake. So today it was Zenit St. Petersburg versus Akhmat Grozny. I must say I have, like, after Rubin Kazan and Akhmat Grozny are my two favorite clubs after Zenit. Like, I have a great sense of respect and admiration for these two clubs. Of course, my heart and my soul belongs to Zenit, but I have a good sense of admiration not just for the club, but also like the city as well. It's like it's two cities that I would love to visit, Kazan and Grozny. So naturally, since these are my two favorite cities that I truly want to visit after, of course, St. Petersburg, naturally I have the greatest respect and love for these two clubs. And not on top of that, Rubin Kazan and Akhmat Grozny, I feel like personally they have a really special fan base as well. I feel like they're really, really raw, and they really have this like really special level of passion for the game. And when they come in and support, there's like a different vibe to it. So that's why I have a great level of respect and great level of admiration for them. Now, let me get into the game real quick, and let me get to you all the details that you want to know and my reaction on this game. I once again also do want to apologize for this late video. Today I was able to watch the match from the first minute till the 19th minute, and then the penalties. Unfortunately, I had to go out with me family, and it was really fun. I must say, we watched our local football club. So it was me and my mother and my younger brother. So right after the match ended, I mean, like the penalties were a little longer than expected. But as soon as the match ended and the penalties ended, I had to go right away, and we had to go downtown and be there for the match, for my local football club. It's professional. It's professional. It's in the MLS. So I had good tickets for that match, so I had to go real quick, but was able to watch the match today. Let me say it was a really emotional match, like not meaning like sad match, but I meant big highs, big lows. It was an extraordinary match, and I'm really happy that we got some big match, and also some big effort as well. Akhmat gave everything, and then Zenit came back stronger, and then Akhmat came back, and then the match went to penalties, and it was pretty special. That means it was one hell of a match. It was an intense match. So in the first, like I said once again, in the first 10 minutes, Akhmat scored 2 goals. So we were down 2-0, and I thought, oh boy, once again we're gonna have a long day. We're gonna have a lot of struggles, and then Ivan Sergeyev, who else? Ivan Sergeyev puts on 2 goals and the game is tied. And then who else once again after, I mean, Sergeyev has always been like the most underrated player in our squad, but then our new man, the man who is replacing Malcolm, Mateo Casiera, gave us the lead. And then Akhmat took that lead and then made it into a draw. And then here come the penalties. Now these 3 goals that we have given are extremely soft. Extremely soft. First of all, there's 2 things that I want to improve. First of all, I want to improve just the defense and the mindset, because I do not understand why every single game in the last 3 or 4 matches that I've seen now, we have given goals in the first 10 minutes. It's unacceptable. That's a terrible, terrible mindset. I know we got the win. I'm really happy. I am really happy that we got away with the win. I think our boys, I mean our lads, they deserve it. They worked really, really hard, from being down 2-0 and then having the lead at 3-2 and being back to a draw. That was a big mix of emotions. I'm not going to lie, that was a big roller coaster. But as a more natural, as a more like looking from the manager's his eyes, it's totally unacceptable. These 2 goals were, and it's not even like it's big goals. Like there's big that there are big goals that are scored, and I'm like, yeah, that's a big goal right there, and that's acceptable, and like you can't do anything about it. And like a lot of these goals happen all the time, but the goals that Zenit have been given away in the last few games, it's little tap-ins, it's little mistakes from our defenders, a lack of physicality that we don't put in, and we don't commit the shoulder to shoulder with the attacking players. So we give away goals way too easy, and it feels like our defenders do not put any sort of physical power, and to show that we are dangerous and we have the power. It's just we don't feel dangerous. Like there's just no physicality in our defense, and I feel like our strikers in the last 2 seasons just have been carrying us. Sergey, Mateo Casiera. Last year it was Malcolm, and it's just it's not good. I mean, of course, our every level of football, like from strikers to midfielders to defenders to goalkeeper, they gotta put in the work. But our defense needs to wake up, because this is just unacceptable. And I hope that there's change, and I hope that Mr. Simak can change this as soon as possible, because I've said it last year and I'll say it again. We really need to work on our defense, because I mean I am a big fan of Strahinja Irakovic, and I think we have some good lads like Nourali Alip, Karavaev, Krogovoy, Douglas Santos, and we have and also the youngster Robert Renan. Great set of youngsters, and also great experience, and we have the talent. Now it's all about the mindset, it's all about the mentality. That's really like another very, very, very important part of football. And there's a famous saying that I really believe it with 100% I believe this. There's a saying that says strikers and midfielders win you games, but defenders and goalkeeper wins you championships. And that is very, very, very true. So in the penalties, here we go. Also, by the way, our starting goalkeeper was Alexander Vazoitin, and unfortunately, because of our lack of physicality, like I said with our defense, he had a very, very tough job, and I'm not gonna put any blame on him. Like the shots that were put were just unreachable. And in the penalties though, he was an absolute hero. He made some fantastic big stops, acrobatic stops, and Vazuddin had one hell of a game. What a player that he was today. He was the man of the match for me. He made some acrobatic save, some impressive save. Very happy. Very was really excited to see how good Vazuddin has played today and how good his performance was today. I was really happy. But overall, boys, as a Zenit fan, I'm still happy. A win is a win. We got the job done. We were not supposed to go into penalties, and that should have been worked with. But it is what it is. We got the job done, and I'm happy that we walked away with the victory. So I think it was 5-4 or 5-3 in the pens, but it doesn't really matter. Like the score doesn't matter. In the penalties, it doesn't matter. A win is a win. The only goal is to win in the penalties. That's it. Like the score, it doesn't matter. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about the performance today. I was happy. A lot of mixed feelings here, but we got the job done. Big win. And let's keep on performing. Let's keep on improving. And let me know what you guys think about this game and what you guys think about Zenit's season this year, and what is your personal thoughts. And also I would like to say one last thing that I forgot to mention, that Bakayev is gonna continue his season on a loan to a club in Abu Dhabi, so in the UAE. He will be finishing his season there. It is a loan and there is no option to buy, so he will be indeed 100% coming back to Zenit. And I would like to say, I think my reaction on this is, I'm like all you know, is I'm a big fan of Bakayev. I think he's a fantastic player. He has great energy. He's still a good, very good footballer. But this season he has been struggling, and I think, and I really hope that this loan can really help him out, get fresh, and just get his groove back, because I mean so far he has been struggling. And I just hope that we can get the Bakayev that we had at Spartak Moscow, and the Bakayev that we bought, and get the energetic, passionate, and talented Bakayev, because I know he had been struggling ever since he has come to Zenit. But I really hope, I do have some big hopes for him, and he still remains as one of my favorite players on the squad. So I wish him the best in Abu Dhabi, and I hope that he finds himself, and he comes back to Zenit fully loaded and with full mentality and ready to play for the badge. And that's my reaction to that. So I would like to also ask your opinion on Bakayev going on a loan to Abu Dhabi. Then it's really good as well, because if that club wants to buy Bakayev, it will not be possible since it's not part of the loan deal. So they're gonna have, if they want Bakayev, then they're gonna have to do a proper transfer instead, like any other usual transfer. So spasiba to all for tuning in. Spasiba for watching my video. I do apologize once again for this longer video. I had a lot of information to talk and say and share with all of you. Usually I keep my videos under 7 minutes now. I try to keep them as short as possible, but for sure. In the future, I'll keep it as short as possible. So I do apologize for the long video. But spasiba once again, and I hope you all a very good night. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.